Man, Silksong was such a good game. I wish I could play it again. What if I played it again 7 times?
Silksong's crest system is one of my favorite things in the game, I feel.
I just think it's super cool that you can find a crest or moveset that's customizable to the way you like playing. And even if using some of them feels like you're sticking your hand through a paper shredder, I think it's still cool that you have the option to have this choice and variability with your gameplay. Despite this fact, I haven't really gotten good with any of them. I've only ever really used like 2 of them, and that means there's 5 other movesets for me to learn. Additionally, I also just really want to go back and fight to bosses because who doesn't like dying to Karmelita over and over? I mean, this fight's so fun. And so to combine these 2 things together, I'm going to beat Silksong's true ending with every single crest, starting with the first one you get, Hunter.
Real quick, I am going to discuss the rules of this challenge because I did make some. I think it would be a better representation of the crests themselves if I just try and use as much of just the raw crest as possible, which means I'm not going to be allowing stuff like mask shards, Vesta crest, or that many nail upgrades. Additionally, I'm going to try and pick up the crest as early as possible, with barring some of the goofy sequence skips because, to be honest, I'm too lazy to figure out how to do them. However, for Hunter, that obviously doesn't matter because that's the one you start with. So with that out of the way, let's go. In the intro, I talked a lot about learning how to use new crests and that kind of thing, but Hunter is probably the one that I've played the most with, because not only did I like it in my initial playthrough, I also used exclusively Hunter during my time learning to speedrun, which means I'm most comfortable with this on already. Because of this, you might assume that all of the fights that I'm going to talk about here come very easily to me, because they should, but for some reason, the act of going out of my way and picking up some craft metal, tools, or memory lockets was really fucking with my brain, because I played terribly for the first session of this challenge. Like, I died to Morwing, I died to stick bugs. That was it, but it was pretty embarrassing. But my first goal for this video was to get the upgraded Hunter Crest. You can get this immediately after beating Widow for Needlin, and so I rushed there as fast as possible, as well as picking up a couple upgrades along the way to make it seem like I was not just trying to speedrun in this video, but let's be honest, the first half of this was just speedrunning. And if you want to hear about the route that I used to get here this quickly, then go watch my speedrunning video that I made a couple weeks ago. And so, right after I beat Widow, I went to get the upgraded Hunter Crest before doing a bunch of random side quests. I figured that before I entered the Citadel, I might as well do a bunch of the random stuff I had access to, because it gave me access to a couple of nice tools, as well as giving me a lot of money for being able to buy the Ventrica stations in the Citadel. I went up to Sinner's Road to free the Green Prince, and then headed into the Mist. This is my Citadel enter of choice for all of the runs, mainly because it gives you the parry skill. This is my favorite skill in the game, and it's one that gives a lot of utility in especially the late game bosses, so I figured it would be good to enter through here and get it. Also, there's a memory locket over here in Grand Beltway, which is just nice to have. The first fight I actually want to highlight here is Phantom, mainly because this and Cogwork Dancers are literally the only 2 fights in the game where I clicked the tool. I might have clicked one like here or there a little randomly, but pretty much I used Flea Brew in just these 2 and that's it. I'm not big on red tools, so yeah, you're not going to see me use them very much. And yeah, this is your one chance. I also do want to just highlight how I'm feeling about the crest so far, because why don't I update you throughout the video? I don't know, the video is about the crest at the end of the day. I really liked Hunter before, and I'm also quite good at a lot of these early bosses. So now that I can do more damage for not getting hit, it's actually really rewarding, and after beating Phantom, I'm gonna get rewarded even more. Speaking of beating Phantom, look at that. Seamless transition, I know. I follow my scuffed any % route for the beginning of Citadel all the way up to Vault Keeper's Melody, which only went through 2 notable bosses, being Cogwork Dancers and Trobio. My Trobio fight that I did was actually quite clean. I didn't get hit too much, which also gave me a lot of damage and made the fight faster, which was nice because usually Trobio is really fucking annoying. And other than that, the only difference I made was hitting the Songclave bell when I went past there, because I actually needed to activate all the quest lines. After him, I picked up Clawline and got the Vault Keeper's Melody. With Clawline, you can go and get Double Jump in Mount Fae, and now there is pretty much nothing restricting how much progress I want to make in the game. I can go wherever I want and do whatever I want, as long as it still helps me progress to Act 3. Well, I don't know how to route true ending. I have tuned into Blue SR's streams on occasion, so I kinda know like 3 things at least.
Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw it back to you.
But I was a little bit afraid of doing new things, so instead of starting on the laundry list of quests I have to get done, I instead just went back to High Halls and did what I'm used to, which is High Halls Gauntlet. Supposed to be used to anyways, I died. Either way, Dumb and Dumber went down pretty easily, but now that I have the conductor's melody, I have to actually start progressing now because there's no benefit in me doing Grandma Silk right now. Oh, you're just going up to do it anyways. Okay, well, if I've learned anything...
Today is gonna be the day.
How do you do that, boy? I will say that now that I actually have this bonus damage from the passive, I'm finding that the bosses are going by a little bit quicker. Wow, no way. Am I getting better at the crest? Probably not. I'm kind of just using my old habits, and then it also has an added buff to it, but I mean, I'm enjoying myself, so I think it's good. Now that I have my second silk heart, it's finally time for me to actually just start doing random stuff. And I'm lost. Like, bro, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, that was Loki a bar. I'm not gonna bore you with all the details of this because there's like 7,000 things you need to do. So instead I'll just show you the cool eye candy bosses. Well, I guess not this one. This one's pretty boring, actually. My Raging Conchfly kill was kind of cool, I guess. I don't really know what to put on screen. Can you guys tell? I actually did pick up some useful stuff for my build, which I guess I could talk about. Volt Filament. It's my favorite blue tool in the game because I like spamming parry. And the rest of the build kind of just randomly was whatever I had access to. For yellows, I had Dice and Weighted Belt because they're like the only ones that do anything. Reds doesn't really matter because I don't use them. And my main two blues were Trobio Mirror and Injector Band. Oh, what's that? I went to Bilewater? Why did I do that? After walking about 7,000 miles to the boss, I died. So, fellas, it's time to survive his gauntlet. After grabbing like 75 fleas, I realized that they weren't moving to the Grand Gate for some reason. Turns out you actually have to kill Last Judge. I don't know why I didn't think you had to. I guess I just didn't. I really don't know on that one. I'm sorry. Oh, you have to beat Last Judge. Oh, right. I'm missing some bells. But anyways, I went to do that really quickly. I have been muted for a while, but, you have to go to Last Judge. I don't know when I muted myself. Alright. Wait, I'm like buns. There we go, that's the fairy timing. Oh my god. What? I fucking... Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna do that twice. I'm gonna get cooked again.
Yo! Dude. Okay, dude, 3 times. It's an Act 1 boss, bro. Alright, man, like... dying 900 times so much and just crazy work. Dude. Oh. I'll heal in front of you. Trivial damage. What? Okay. Whatever, man. After getting enough fleas, I went up through Biowater to complete Trail's End, and finally, I was done, and I could start Silken Soul to get into Act 3, which is the interesting part that I've been building up towards. Why is he not giving me the quest, brother? What am I missing? Since I had just been collecting fleas for like an hour, I didn't really feel like actually just running around and collecting more random items for the quest. So I decided to instead fight Chakra because I've never done it before, so I thought it would be fun. A little bit of research later, I found out that I was missing 2 things. The first one is just enough quest points. It turns out you need like 18, and I have like 16, so I had to do a couple more quests. I did Tax and Fall Aparts. The other thing I was missing though was a bit more significant, and that was the Sherma White Ward quest. I had just never opened up White Ward because I forgot this was a thing. And so, I went down there and got myself an injector band, as well as saving Sherma, who wouldn't go unless I had opened it previously. And with that, I was done. I also did Savage Beast Flight 2 because I don't know why I did it. I just did. Oi. Oh my god, okay. Finally, dude. That is... okay. Silken Soul is freelo. I just went to grab all the bullshit items and then went to fight Grandma Silk, which is a really easy boss, so it wouldn't be a problem. There's no fucking way. And with that, it was time to start Act 3. Man, I'm so excited to go through Verdania and fight SKARRSINGER KARMELITA again. And oh, what's that? Oh yeah, you have to do the Abyss shit. Fuck. I beat Bell Eater on my first try in my first playthrough, but I low-key think I relied a lot on the amount of masks I had at the time, because this Bell Beast took me a while. I died 11 times, and mainly because I think, I'm used to face tanking things, and that doesn't really work if you have 5 masks. Either that, or I just suck and I'm washed already, which would suck. But either way, I got the funny melody, then I went to the snail guide, and then I did the diving bell to go into Abyss. Wait, fuck, I haven't done deep ducks yet, have I? All of the difficulty of Deep Dogs came from my unfamiliarity with it. It's not the easiest area, and I haven't played this since 2 months ago, so I was bad at it. Despite this, a boss that I beat first try on my first playthrough actually stayed consistent here, being Four Brothers. I've heard a lot of people complain about Voided Four Brothers, but still, they weren't really that hard. I see why they're annoying because of all the ads, but for some reason I just never had that issue. So I guess I'm one of the lucky few. Then I died once in this room, which is one of the most annoying in the game in my opinion, before heading down the bell and into the abyss. I think you guys all know the drill by now. You just go down, get silksong, go up, do the aura climb, fuck, shit. Anyways, do the aura climb. And then finally, I have access to the bosses after I listen to these guys yap for like 30 seconds. Now, I can fight Seth. Elevator. Uh-oh, chat. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. He does the double dash. By the way, I forgot to mention, in this video, I'm going to be doing all 4 of the hearts, which means, yes, I still have to do Verdania, Coral Tower, and Carmelita, which means we should probably get rolling. So I'm going to real quick skip through Boring Man. I died a couple times, whatever. No one gives a shit about Raging Conchfly. I'm sorry. Coral Tower is actually the hard one, and I'm not really sure how to edit this because I died 10 times and I was here for an hour. So if I did one of those montage things, I might crash out. So instead, I'm just going to play some of my deaths that I thought were funny. That's it. This is locked in activity.
Hardcore game.
No more deaths will ever happen. Parry's probably not gonna be good in this boss fight.
How does he come in? Is he like Trovio, some aura? Does he fly in?
You just kind of use that. Pretty good. Parry. Oh my god. Crazy.
What the fuck?
No, but like if you have a brain, you can just not get like like look at that. Like I did not need to go for that parry. I shouldn't have gone for that parry, but I did. Parry? Oh my god.
I said this last time and I'll say it again, this area would be so good if these fuck-ass frogs weren't rage baiting me the entire time I was here. However, I cleared it pretty quickly, including Pale Stag, which I didn't die to with the help of my cogflies, and headed up to Clover Dancers. Ever since Pokemon Legends ZA came out, the Jacynth theme has been in my brain eating away, telling me to use it in one of these videos, because I don't know why, my brain's kind of broken. I don't really know what's going on in there. But, in my opinion, I think it works the best for this fight. So, because I'm doing all 4 Dreamers, let's go fight Carmelita. And I definitely didn't die 46 times, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, whoa, what's going on my screen? Whoa, hey, whoa. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. It's not over yet, child. If I was skeptical of dice before, this would have been the moment that solidified it as the GOAT for me. The thing is, I wasn't skeptical, and this just reinforced my belief that this is the best charm in the game. Anyways, Red Memory is pretty cool, I guess. However, every single time I walk down to the White Lady dialogue section, for some reason my game just crashed and it stopped my OBS recording. I don't know what's going on here at all. A million?
No, it has a crazy level of fire rate though.
Yeah, like a crazy. Great! In the future I set a frame rate cap to fix it, but for now I didn't know that, so I just did it a bunch of times until it worked. And eventually it did. I love trial and error. So it worked. This time. Don't know what I did differently. My computer fans are extremely loud. But now we get to do Lost Place. Jump that, please. Okay, nice. And I get the heal. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, I got hit like 4 times. I've practiced this fight a lot. Let's go. I'm gonna do a crest review at the end of these with how much I enjoyed all of these playthroughs and how good I think the crest is. And so Hunter, I think, is probably I think it's arguably the best crest in the game. It's definitely my favorite crest to use in the game, and I really enjoyed this whole playthrough. I really like all its moves, its passive is really fun, and it's really rewarding if you get good at it. And I didn't even have the maxed out version. The Evo gets even stronger. Honestly, I'd give Hunter like a 10 out of 10. It feels great to use. I love it. See y'all in the next one.